everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Peters. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Smoking Joe Fréйзер.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. When a high-stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well-conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Peters is banged around by a big uppercut. Well-placed counterpunch by Fréйzer. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, and they decide to trade there. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Fréйzer. Nothing there on the punch by Fréйzer. Halfway through round number one. Very clean offense from defense by Peters. Two snapping jabs by Peters. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight. Where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
He scored well after being hit himself. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Blocks it away. Joe Fréйzer's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Back to the head he goes. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
And another one lands. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
What about the right hand of Joe Frézyer, Teddy?
No, that's not something that is really his forte. I mean, he'll surprise you with it every once in a while, but believe me, he lives and dies with that left hook.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through round number 2. Super two-punch combo by Peters. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Peters is not going to the body, but Teddy, against such a fast fighter, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should, but, you know, his corner should have recognized that going into this fight. You know, he shouldn't be finding it out as the fight goes on. He should have came in here with that plan.
On the mark, the counter punch by Frézyer. Joe Frézier's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. And a well-placed counter by Peters. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Back to the head he goes. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Excellent counterpunch by Frézyer. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Joe Frézier's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Peters' cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on.
Always a treat to see Joe Frézyer in action. He would be an all-time great no matter what era he fought in. Unfortunately, his career paralleling the era of Muhammad Ali and really defined by that yin and yang, that teeter-totter of him and Ali.
Fred Astaire would say, fortunately, Ginger Rogers was around because he had a partner. Ali was that partner that helped define Frézyer.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That was a miss by Frézyer. Peters is starting to bleed from the nose. See him timing that double jab to the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Great movement to get away from those punches. He missed with that headshot. Joe Frézier's corner is going to really need to step up and handle that swelling. Joe Frézier's now in a position where he may not even realize it, but the eye is getting worse. Still, he fights on.
He behaves like a fighter, and that's the greatest asset you have. It's not your jab, it's not your hook, it's not your power, it's not your footwork. It's your ability to behave like a fighter when you have to. He's doing that right now.
Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Joe Frézier's proving to be elusive. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
In and out, in and out.
Good exchange. He fires back. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Peters is really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Many great athletes are associated with a specific city. You think Babe Ruth, you think the Bronx. You think Joe Frazier, you think a Philly fighter.
You think about wars, you think about pain. You think about a fighter that brings it every second. You think about Joe Frazier.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Joe Frazier's learning a real hard lesson here, and it's that a corner man can only do so much when you're dealing with this amount of swelling around the eye.
Yeah, you have that end swell in the corner. Of course, it's a piece of metal that you put in ice. It gets very cold. It retains the cold, and you place it on the swelling. But once it gets started, as you alluded to, Joe, it's tough to stop it. You got to get that ice or get that end swell on it early on before that swelling gets started, before it gets to this kind of place.
Keeping him honest with a double jab up top. Good block by Joe Frazier. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Joe Frazier's gotta be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook.
Up and down, side to side.
Nice two-punch combo by Peters. Comes right back at him with a left hand. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. block there by Frézyer. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Not able to land the headshot. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Targeted counter punch by Peters. They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frézyer. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Joe Frézyer blocks that punch. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Solid counter punch by Frézyer. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Teddy, if Joe Frézyer cannot close the gap, if he's not bobbing and weaving and getting that target with that left hook, then this is exactly what you're going to see, a fight that he's losing.
Yeah, having powers like thunder with no lightning. He has to get close for that lightning to strike.
Peters is doing a great job. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Joe Frézier's learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn. And that is, no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Costamato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy will move it for you. Right now, the other guy is moving his head for him.
Painfully so. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that four-punch combination. Peters is being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happen in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good defensive skill. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic. You see the defensive guard of Joe Frézyer there. Punches and bunches, combination up top. There it is! And Joe Frazier's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
See some punches here.
Joe Frazier is hurt, and he's going to clinch.
Usually
Punch it out,
Frazier's
guys.
doing the hurting, so this is new territory for Joe Frazier.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Joe Frazier's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Peter. Good defensive skill with the block by Peter. Good block there by the Cobra. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. There it is! And Joe Frazier's stunned, and he
no
is
holding,
hurt.
no holding. Come on, punch it out. Come on now, guys. Come on, keep busy. Keep it.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest.
Oh, that's got to hurt. And Joe Frazier's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. No doubt about it, he's hurt. He could go down, but he's doing the right thing here, just getting the heck away.
Yeah, he's staying away right now, but what he's going to have to do now is deal with his opponent when he starts coming close. He's going to have to find a way for offense. Keep him honest a little.
Wow! And Joe Frazier's in bad shape.
No holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Joe Frazier is hurt, and he's going to clinch.
Usually
guys,
Frazier's doing the hurting, so
Come on,
this
punch
is
it out.
new territory for Joe Frazier.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counter punch lead. What a right hand, and he goes down from it. Is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
By knockout, your winner,
Peters is your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.